Well,
reminds me that at some point I need to do a run of subterranean animism. Um,
I'm glad that I'm glad that you were able to make it here though, because maybe your strategy in combat is going to come in handy. Because uh, do you need caught up on things, or have you been
yes,
caught up?
yes, I do. Unfortunately, I have had no time over the past couple of weeks to do anything aside study for
That's
various things.
understandable.
Also, Shukan, just for your information, yeah, I'm talking about Romelia. Scarlet Meister is the hardest spell card in modern Toho. But yes, please catch me up.
All right, I'm gonna give a quick. I'm gonna give my shout outs to Coffee Cat Presents, as well as to
Hello.
the Gathering of Nerds, uh, represented by Coffee Cat and Lethality Complex here in chat. Um, Make sure to pop over, give them a look. I'm not trying to glaze things over to reduce it, but if any of you were here from last week, you might say, wait a minute, wasn't last week also session 128 Reverberate? Yes, because we left off at a kind of a cliffhanger, and this is going to be a fight. So
Combat. Gotta love it.
I want
Combat.
to hop into things. So this is what you're looking at. This is what you're looking at, Celine. And if this doesn't make sense, excellent, because I am going to razzle dazzle you with this and then take you back one step this time. Boom. And we're gonna go cave to the left, cave to the right.
God damn it, Maddie.
We're
Now
gonna
get
charge out
cocooned
real
real
smooth,
smooth,
straight
dude.
to the death. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna charge out real smooth, straight to death.
So yes, you and Mordecai had woken up. You found yourselves cocooned to the walls. There were some of the bandits that was encountered along the ways as well, and well, they didn't quite look like the bandits that you had once knew them. Something had changed, and something was presumably going to be changing you. Mordecai ended up securing a rescue, and you had worked to communicate with Bright, who also found herself attached to the wall and was going to get transformed into a weird arachnid thing. Looked like people, extra arms, spidery features. And
Spider people. Walk like spider, talk like people.
yeah, well, very much. Well, maybe they didn't talk like people, but they talked. They actually had a language, and they seemed to be intelligent creatures. The three of you then got a case of the zoomies from Bright and were flying through the caves, trying to avoid some stray webs. And those webs turned out to be not so webby. They were quite sticky, but then you were getting reeled in. Your character sheet, I was running you, Celine. I think you were down some hit points you might have seen. Hit points and or spell slots, because you got snagged up in a sticky filament and were reeled in by a cave fisher and were bitten. No, you were pinched. And Bright was as well, but you were on a rescue mission because Mordecai used the locate person. Heck yeah, I love it when spells like that are taken and when they're used, and when they do exactly what it says on the spell scroll. So we also had a moment of, well, Norlai waking up. She was all sticky webbed to a central pillar where, well, we see Bright's token right now. And she already had a couple weird little gobbly, goopy gems glued to her. And she was kind of being poked and prodded over by some rather baffled spider people. And she was freed by this really, really big spider, who then held hands with her and walked further back into the cave. That's about the time when the three of you zoomed in and were concerned about what was going on. And she's like, just chill. And then she went around the corner from where you were, bloop, 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 made her way over to a, well, not that you as players know this, but made her way around the corner into a very webby part of the cave, where there's only some webs. There's more of these little pink doodads. I just didn't draw them all out. But there's some webby patches. Other than that, the cave is smooth. It probably shouldn't run too fast. You might slip because the rock is damp from the running water going through here. But Norlai went all the way up here and was told that she was seeing someone or something called the Master of Three. And the spider went inside a really heavily cocooned area inside this nook and or cranny. And some things happened. Namely, after some special effects in this set piece, a Drider emerged, a very, very big one, with the lower half of Big Spider, well, I can't even call it half. The lower 90%.
Yeah, Spider and the top part.
And the top part being Loki Adius.
Oh!
Yeah.
So he's a Drider. He's a Drider now.
Something happened where he fused with these very aberrant bugs.
Oh boy!
However, Norlai made a wish, and the wish came true. She wanted her brother back, and she got to be in a tug of war with Loki's body, pulling it free from the spider and especially the slugs that had just like these black, slimy, tendrily
the things that he exploded into.
And he is kind of in her possession, but there's a lot going on in that corner, and we left pretty much where I'm going to be calling initiative. So you don't see any of this, but the cave conditions are dim light from various places all around. You have couple different types of spider people things. The pink bits are webbing. These big circles are stalactites. No, well, columns. We'll just say that they're columns. That'll make it really easy. They're floor-to-ceiling columns. The top of this ceiling is 30 feet, being generous. However, there are stalactites up there. I'm not going to draw each and every one. So the functional height, I think, was closer to about 20 feet if you want to avoid most of the sticky, downy, pointy bits, is the unscientific term for them.
Yes.
But, I mean, if you were to, like, bash into them, then, I mean, you might impale yourself or, you know, just spoil the natural beauty of this cavern system. And shame on you. Let's see, cold running water, and yes. Do you have any? I know this was whirlwind, but do you have any questions on the battlefield conditions? Well, the presumably battlefield conditions. I don't know what might end up happening, but just in case, let's say that this is a battlefield.
No, that's a pretty succinct, kind of rundown of everything.
Okay. Webs are flammable, by the way.
Noted.
So.
Very noted.
Yes.
I'm not going to turn this place. Yeah, I'm not going to turn this place into the first site of nuclear fusion in Zubiwal. No.
Yeah, that's my job. No, I've been very careful so far.
Yes, you have.
I used cold breath and toll the dead and all those non-flammable spells.
Yes.
Yeah, all these things that's just not flammable. It's a shame. It's a shame, that a real shame.
Yeah, imagine using non-flammable spells.
Heresy.
Who knew?
Remember, by the bolt of the flamer and the melter shall the heretic, the mutant, and the Xeno be purged.
Well, you're getting a kind of a nice buffet of all of those options in this place.
Good, I have targets.
And we had left after I believe Noralai let out a cry of some kind. Oh, I'm sorry. She made the wish by the way.
Underway.
She can still cast wish. However, she right now has very weak baby arms.
Because
and,
strength of 3.
Yeah.
Yep, she got hit.
She's not
Is she
winning the
still
tug of
able?
war.
Is she still able to cast wish? Did she?
Yes.
Did she lose? Okay, cool. You didn't lose the.
Yes, I still have wish. I used a thunder wave,
That's
which
right.
hopefully will,
Yep.
which hopefully will push the sense back.
Then we have to make our way through.
Because I should also point out that due to a wild magic, anything making a save against me has disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, for the next. Yeah, for the next
minute.
spell. Oh, next minute. That's
Yeah,
good.
well, it's the next spell in the next minute.
Oh yeah, next spell, the next minute. Yeah.
So thunder wave, they have disadvantage.
Yes, and so the three of you at the entrance to this cavern area heard the rolling report of the thunder wave, and that is where I called it because things could get spicy, and we wanted you on board for it. And there also wasn't going to be a lot of time to have a combat if it did break out into that. So the kind of the surprise round would be the thunder wave. Although it looks like I'm gonna need a percentile roll to go with that. Unless you don't want to invoke your wild magic.
I do. 30.
Right. You teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see.
Can I teleport with someone?
You teleport 60 feet away, or up to 60 feet away.
Along with anything
Alright.
you're wearing and carrying, which is I believe that was the router to say. And she's currently
sort of carrying him.
currently carrying him.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
also
technically-
the bugs are too, so... We're having a really nasty custody battle.
Are they carrying after the thunder wave? Is the question.
Is what?
Are they still carrying after a thunder wave where they get pushed back 10 feet?
That is true. They do get if they get forcibly shoved back, they would no longer be technically gripping.
Let's find out. This is at disadvantage.
Spells. Welcome to 5th edition, everyone.
This sort of thing happens like half as often as it did in 4th edition. And like
Yeah,
10% as often as it did in 2nd edition.
And, about 0.5% as much as it did in 3.5. Yes, 3.5. Gotta love it,
16 doesn't pass.
Alright. So the worms are pushed back, yes.
And then teleport happens, and
So the question is, can Loki be considered an object I'm carrying for the purposes of teleport via wild magic?
He's not dead.
he's
not dead.
yeah. Well, it doesn't talk about objects. It's just along with anything you're wearing or carrying.
He's only mostly dead.
So that does include, like, for example, if you were to teleport and you had someone on your shoulders, you would be considered to be carrying. There's no distinction between creature and object in that case.
I will say that if you wish to teleport with Loki, in this circumstance, you may. Though.
Is this a succeed at a cost?
Yeah, this is a succeed at a cost. You may, however, it may lead to something than something else that wouldn't be a standard back and forth in the course of a rolled initiative that we're going to be going into. So I grant you a favor, and there will be a circumstance that I will impose at some point in time.
A favor to pay.
A favor to pay. That will be not heavy-handed or me just going, nah, but it will create a challenge. But I'm going to believe in the heart of the cards, and you've been doing pretty well with your rolls and your creative.
No, I haven't. My last rolls are trash.
My rolls have been trash too all week, so let's hope this is a turnaround. Otherwise, I'm pulling out physical dice.
My
guess is
die rolls.
The square that you wanted.
Yeah.
My darn mouse is messed up.
Well, I mean, you saw what happened during Edmonton, Coffee.
Yeah.
With my rolls.
Okay. For 60 feet, I will take the upcoming challenge, and I want to be here with Loki.
3 successes and 13 dice.
Alright. Go ahead and move your token, and I am going to... because you have control of Crimson, we're going to replace your brother with a Crimson token, so you can move him if it becomes relevant.
That's fine, they have the same hair color.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, everybody, and give me an initiative, because things have gotten spicy. Cleric speed.
Cleric.
You were paying attention to last session.
Even
I have more cleric speed.
Yeah, there we go.
Double cleric initiative, y'all.
I want to be casting instants, not sorceries. God damn it.
Oh, this is off to a
No, I
great
realized the
start.
sorcerer, not you.
Exactly. That's why I want to be casting instants.
And then I have a couple of these to roll.
Oh no. My dice rolls are already looking like garbage today.
There's a couple +1s y'all are floating.
How many?
Coffee. You think mine are any better?
Starting to lose trust and roll 20 dice.
We rolled the same. The only reason I got higher than you is because I have a +3 dexterity.
Yes.
That's
true.
the only reason.
I have a +2.
Dice. You gotta play ball, man. You gotta play ball.
Exactly. I have one of these for a reason.
Yes, I have my food arriving in 5 minutes, so if I have to go down and get it, and I am not back by the time that it comes around to my turn. If we're in combat, well, I'm most likely going to be casting, actually, I'll probably stick with cantrips for the time being and cast a,
Sacred Flame or Toll the Dead.
Cast a Toll the Dead, because I can target 2 people with that. Because of Reaper.
Alright, well then, we are going to go down here, and Bright is at the top of the initiative. You hear the thunder wave echo through the cavern. That's your information. Whatever you'd like to do, you can do it.
Yeah, I don't really have enough information. But I think what I said was, I think that's our cue to go. So... Can we Can we make our way through on foot, or do we have to fly again?
If you make your way on foot, you'd probably be provoking AOs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of intended more for Mordecai, but also for you in case there was some kind of impediment.
We should get there as quickly as possible, don't you think?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, we should.
This is Norlai we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
If she's popping off spells, she's in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
It's usually how that goes with her.
Yeah. Okay. Need to use another level 5 though, because most of my spells are level 5 and I already used one.
Should be right back.
And Maddie, you said the creatures had all turned hostile, right?
They were grumbly at you moving beyond their line.
Oh, okay.
So they're in like a they're not lunging forward hostile, but they're in a defensive posture, challenging you not to push forward.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think we can afford to spend any more time on the gribblers. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast a cone of cold. It's gonna be from my staff. And it's gonna be, I think that's a 90-degree cone, is it not? I actually don't.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna not include this one in the cone of cold.
Okay.
It's gonna go I guess I'll just draw freehand. It's gonna go kinda like so.
Okay.
I wish I had my templates enabled, because I have templates on my
Yeah.
Roll20 when I'm a DM, so...
Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of the direction of the cone of cold.
Okay. Does the cone go around corners and such like a fireball?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
I'm double checking in the spell list because I don't have that spell committed to memory in quite the same way that I do with fireball.
It's a 60-foot cone.
Yeah, cones don't usually work that way, so I think it probably doesn't, because cones usually can be blocked. Because fireball specifically says it goes around corners.
Okay.
Cone of cold doesn't. So
It's and it's 30 or 60.
60.
60.
All right.
So like that.
Okay, so it looks like you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4. You're getting 4.
Was it just 4? Oh,
Well, because these two are behind behind this pillar.
yeah, and it's only. Oh, I see. You're not counting these because. Okay, can I do it by moving here first instead? And then I could maybe get those additional ones. I'd also get this one and probably this one, but not these over here.
Even there, I think you wouldn't be snagging those.
No, I wouldn't get these, but I could get this one and these over here.
Oh, so you'd be getting 1, 2, 3, 4 still. So I guess it depends on which 4. Do you want the closest one back from where you were, standing by the pillar, or do you want that distant one up here?
Oh, I'll take the I don't know. We'll just go with what I said first, because that's where I was, and it's
Okay.
fine. It's not gonna make much difference, I guess.
All right.
I should be more careful with my cones of cold.
Nah.
It's my first time using this spell. I'll do better next time.
It's my first time, guys. Come on, don't laugh at me. Now, with Cone of Cold, in addition to whatever I'm going to have to roll to save or damage or anything, does it have an effect? Is that going to freeze my water? You know how, like, Fireball's like, oh, it may ignite, you know, whatever scraps of paper are around? Is there
I
anything
mean,
like that?
It doesn't say so, but if you want a rule of cool it, you can.
Okay, well, I wanted to check what the hard-written rules were first, because some spells
No,
will
there's
have...
nothing like that in the whole hard-written rules.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, rules is written. It doesn't say that.
It's
Then
just cold damage is all.
let's deal with the four monsters first. I need to roll a save. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and it says that every creature that dies from it turns into a frozen ice statue. So that's cool.
Well then,
But other than that,
cover. I mean, that could be important. I thought there might have been like an environmental effect or something.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
residual
it's-
or lingering.
Creatures killed are frozen.
All right. Let's roll 4d20s. And
My DC is 21.
yeah, I don't know if any of them. Although the little ones get an extra dice roll on those. Same as with the first two, but that's not going to matter. All right, so lay it on me. What am I looking at here?
A whole bunch. That's 8d8. So let's see. 29 damage.
Okay.
Not a very good roll.
Yeah, it's kind of a butts roll.
Statistically, it should have been 36, so it's not that bad.
It's not terrible, but it's not great.
At least it wasn't 8.
Yeah, right?
I've had that happen to me before. On that exact spell, no less.
You just hold up the staff and like some snow cones come out of it.
Yeah.
Whoops! Snow cones. They're cold.
Snow cones drop on their heads.
They got a little brain freeze, but yeah, you know, it is what it is.
It's one. It's one cold damage. A little
Okay.
bit of brain freeze.
So the little ones were presumably going to be more resistant. However, you have successfully
Zapped them all.
frozen them in place. They are frozen and unmoving. But
The big ones survived.
But the big ones, yeah, the big butt spider people, they're still moving, and we'll say that there's like you put like a thin sheet of ice, like it's still gonna break up with the flow of the water, but yeah, there's some ice cubes floating in there.
Huh.
Just chuck the little ones at the big ones.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. They're tougher than they look. Okay.
Oh, I
I'm
remember
gonna
what I was
go-
doing at the beginning of the.
I'm gonna go back here and hide. And my turn is over. And I don't have a bonus action this turn. Maybe soon.
Are you
Might
sure,
just
Mordecai? You should forget about that. That was a terrible idea. I think I warned you against doing that specifically.
No, yeah, I was gonna control water, my guy.
Anything else from you, Bright?
No, I'm good.
All right. Then I get to do a thing now because y'all are in a lair, and I get a lair action.
Oh no! Layer actions.
Yes.
Is there gonna be a monster in here with legendary resistances too?
Probably the super big one up the back.
Probably.
Big boss fight, y'all.
And that is going to be... Oh, did that... It's touching the square.
Not neat.
I will... I'm gonna pull a Derek, and I'm gonna ask, you want high or low, Bright?
We didn't hear what you said. I think Bright said high.
Yeah, I said hi.
You want a high number?
Hi.
Alright. High number will be beneficial to you. And that's a low number. Okay.
Boo.
Not very good at this.
So, what happens is... I'm going to borrow this. And... bursting up and out of the webbing that has like a sheen of frost from the edge of your cone that had passed over it, is a very strange looking spider with like hands for little mouth palps, and it has these strange yellowy glowing eyes that look very distorted. But it seems to like erupt out of the webbing, and is going to and that'll be it. There is now a very large thing. Oh, Celine, actually, as this happens, I want you to let's go Arcane. I want you to make an Arcana check.
Arcana, of which I have proficiency. Okay. Not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst.
It's fine. You are continuing your trend from your personal nightmare, which, by the way, hints of those nightmares have been strung out through the cave so far. As if it was
That's
foreshadowing. Dun dun dun. Celine, looking at this weird spider, it actually seems to be like composed out of Fomorians. Like they've been fused and melded and shaped so that there are several Fomorians that have taken on a spider shape.
Mordecai, considering you're Bright as well a little bit, but Mordecai, if you're looking over at Celine right now, she has this kind of almost horrified look on her face, like kind of aghast. She's like, she raises her finger and she points at it. She's like, I hate that. That needs to die. Like now. And whatever you do, don't look into its eyes.
Okay, noted.
So that was my lair action. I now get a spider action next.
That you do.
And so the spider, after having been moved to this web patch, is going to turn to you all. 5, 10, 15, 20. Excellent.
Also, Celine was being very cagey when she woke up about her dream. She hasn't actually told Mordecai about it yet.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah. Mordecai got to hear a couple things in your sleep, but it's not sleep because you don't sleep, but something happened that it put you out.
The unconsciousness.
But yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, sorry about the trapdoor, like just weird little things that,
Mumbling in her sleep.
yeah. Any old who, I need the three of you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm good at these.
This is a charm
I'm so
effect.
good at these.
This is a charm effect, if that matters for anything.
Well, I mean, I'd have advantage on it, but it doesn't matter because I got a 31.
Oh
no!
Hi,
No,
Mordecai,
I'm switching dice.
my nice red
Nope.
friend.
I'm switching dice.
Uh,
F you, roll 20.
So yeah, Celine blew it out of the water. Bright, forget that. But
Mordecai,
though, you have been caught up in the in this Fomorian eye as the gaze falls upon you, and you are charmed by this creature for a minute. While charmed in this way, you are to get as close to it as possible, even using like to dash. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on a success. If a creature's saving throw is successful, if it's successful, or the effect ends for it, yep, you have advantage on saving throws against this hypnosis for 24 hours. But for right now, this thing, you know, Mordecai, it's strange because there's just this hole at the top of this spider in the front that's empty. And man, if that hole wasn't meant for you to just go inside of it.
Celine told me not to look at it, and I looked at it.
You're like, you know what? You get that rush. Like, this is like when I wanted to pilot the airship way back in the desert. This is your chance. Mordecai, this is your pilot seat. All you gotta do is just climb in.
Boy, what did I just say? What did I just say? 5 seconds ago. 5 seconds.
She says, don't look at it in the eye. But Mordecai absently goes to look at it.
And it will move up. You know, you're charmed by this thing. Yeah, you're like, yes, I can fit in that place. I can pilot the spider. Maybe I can even be the spider. All your fear of spiders is just gone now. Like you're like, yeah, I'm absolutely pro spider. And it moves up. It doesn't do anything else to you, Celine, except just get into very direct, close melee range with you. All right, and then apparently because I rolled average compared to low rolls, I didn't even necessarily roll high. My sundry spiders are going to get to do some things now. Sundry spiders are going to make all sorts of horrible hisses and sort of whistles and clicks and stuff like that. And they are going to be upset.
Of course they are.
Because things are happening.
Stuff and things.
Yeah. Though, Mordecai, you got googly eyes for this thing. They're not going to worry about you. So what is going to happen is some of these are going to be... whoop, jumps over. This one is going to have to actually double move. Wow, double move 5 feet. Lost its attack just for that extra 5. All right, well, whatever. This one is
Boo.
going to avoid the big spider, but doesn't have to. Do the thing, and it will get an attack against Bright. I am going to roll for three attacks against you.
You made it bright.
I said that's 3 more than I'd prefer.
Well, one for sure you don't have to worry about. What's your current AC?
I think 18.
18.
Double checking.
You have mage armor on, right?
Yeah, it's 18. I have mage armor, 3 from Dex and 2 from my staff.
Okay. So this thing rushes you, and with all its little clawed arms, makes a bunch of little scrapes and scratches against you, but it does not seem to penetrate your armor. Your magical armor, anyway.
That's the best kind of armor. It's the only kind I can wear.
This one's gonna move down here. 5, 10. This one's gonna move under Big Spider. And we're gonna put that one there. And then we are gonna have this thing. There we go. First things first, Celine, I am going to roll an attack against you.
Okay.
Okay, well then. That
Nope.
is not going to hit. However, the one that rushed you from the north here tries to coat you in webbing, but instead it doesn't restrain you, but it does sort of pile up on the floor where it was trying to goop you and hold you. The other one.
Oops. My bad. Didn't mean to do that.
That's so much text.
That's control water. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a very text-heavy spell.
Yep, here's a menu of things. It's
Yes, I didn't mean to do that.
all right. The other one that is amidst you all is going to actually be targeting Celine and Bright, and it's going to have its eyes are going to shimmer with like a baleful glare, similar to maybe the stone that you saw, at least to be attempted to be put onto you all and were put onto others. But there's this kind of sickening glare coming from it. I need each of you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Is it magical?
Yes, this is a magical spell that it is casting.
Is it a charm effect?
It is not a charm effect. It is enchantment, but it's not charm.
If it's casting a spell, I want to counterspell it.
Oh. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay. You enter. Yeah, so it starts like shuddering its spider body. This glare begins to build up in its eyes, and Bright, you shut it down. You have shut down the Bane spell.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm glad I shut that down.
Ah.
When
Celine
Bane
kinda
counters a
steps
spell,
back.
she just kind of looks at it and she's like, no.
No.
That's the component. It actually just has a somatic component. So she just says the no for effect. It doesn't even have a verbal component. Just,
And Celine just kind of chuckles. I forgot you could do that.
I usually can't. There's not a lot of spellcasters opposing us in this game.
So that one slogs through the water. The other one hops over and will... let's see, you countered that one. 5, 10, 15. So each of you are within 30 feet. Once more, I need a charisma saving throw from each of you, Celine and Bright, as the other one that hopped this small stream begins to shudder with a glow in its eyes.
Well, I'm fresh out of counter spells. At least for this round.
Fresh out of reactions, anyway.
But it's magic, so I have advantage.
That is true.
18.
And I have a very high roll.
Okay.
Or apparently not.
There we go. There's a red number. All right, you are under
no.
the effects of Bane.
Yes,
Did
so
I pass or
What's that?
did I pass or did we both fail?
No, you're fine, Bright.
Okay.
No, only I failed because I rolled a natural 1 with a
Yeah.
plus 10 modifier.
I see that embarrassing red number there.
Actually, hold on. I may have a way out of this. Give me a sec. I need to check something.
Okay. And then Noralai's going to go next after I move a couple more of these things forward, as they're going to be setting themselves up in maybe like a second line. That one's going to be in the water.
Because I have to check the text on a magical item. Up too far. Yeah, I'm going to call upon the luck of the luck blade to re-roll that saving throw. Can do it once a dawn. And it's just one onto my person.
Against
Wow!
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, you can't see it, but that is a second red number.
Maddie, do you have 3D dice turned on for the for your screen? 'Cause
mine-
you can see it.
Yeah, my dice are 3D whenever I roll as the DM, but I don't know why yours don't show up as.
They don't show
because
up.
we
They
have-
don't show
we
up for
have to
other
have-
players.
Yeah, they don't show up for other players. But I'm sorry.
That's too bad.
What the hell is that?
This is
That's
why I'm
another
switching
fail.
dice.
That
why I'm
is,
switching dice. Roll 20 is
Another
going to
crit
dice
fail.
jail.
New snipping. Okay, so we're gonna just snip
I'm
this
already
out.
on it.
Yeah,
Roll
so
20 is going to dice jail.
Yeah, roll 20's just going to actual jail. There's no dice jail. It's actual jail.
Just so you see out there, everyone, I dragged it on screen. I snipped this, and I'm gonna be saving this for posterity for later. Now let's drag this off screen. And whoops.
I.
All right, so yes, you are under the effects
Okay,
of
roll
Bane.
20. Yeah, I'm under the effects of pain. Alright, roll 20. I am now slightly nettled.
Boy, I don't know why they want to like just goop you down in front of this giant spider too. That would be interesting to find out. Anyway, let's find out what Noralai's doing. Meanwhile, across the cavern.
As you yank it away. You yank away Loki from the spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bane isn't even all that bad. You'll be alright.
Yeah.
First and foremost, what is near me? If anything.
What is what?
What's near me?
You have a pillar and a cave wall and a cave floor and some presumably fresh water.
Okay. So there's
will
no
be
creatures?
there will be other little other little bits of webbing,
You mean?
mostly around the pillar, and a cluster here. I should have done this earlier, but whatever. None in the water. There's some up on the north part of the cave too, but around you there's some little web clusters by the pillar and by the wall.
Okay. And there's none of the slugs near me?
Not that you can immediately see.
Okay. I would like to hide with Loki.
Okay.
And
duck behind the pillar. What would you like to do?
Yeah, we probably just move up to the pillar and just try to keep out of sight of things.
Oops, sorry.
And
I need you to make an athletics though. You have a strength of 3. So your brother is definitely going to be a challenge to try and drag or manipulate. Okay.
Oof.
So he's going to stay where he is.
I'll stay with him then. Can I? Is there a way to hide him where he is?
You could shove him in some webs, I guess.
Okay. I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to cast Dancing Lights in the figure of a humanoid. And I want that to be around here.
Okay.
To distract the slugs and/or Fomorians that were standing around there.
Okay, so you throw some dancing lights out?
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just going to try to stay hidden.
Alright. Meanwhile, across the cavern, we come down to Celine, then Mordecai, and then the larva get to go. So Celine, what do?
Before I did know what I'm going to do, we're gonna have a very quick Selena's gonna have a very quick flashback to something that Cypher had actually said to her whilst they were leaving the Repentless when Mordecai and Celine had met with him. Something about the power that he's using not being purely limited to where he's getting it from. And Celine's going to put that into practice right now.
Okay.
I cast a Bleed of Disaster.
Cool.
As a bonus action. As this scythe-shaped rift opens and is going to make 2 attacks against the that'll be 1 because he's a rolled with quote-unquote rolled twice. Second attack. So I'm guessing a 20 hit the big one?
Yes.
And I'm guessing the 28 will. So it's taking 57 points of force damage.
Ooh. As a bonus action, you attack twice? My damn.
And as a bonus action on my turns, I can move it up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. I can see it make 2 melee spell attacks, but then again, it also crits on an 18 or higher and deals triple damage instead of double.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And as an action, give me a moment, I actually have to look up at things. Need to remember what my cantrips do. Yeah, I'm also gonna Sacred Flame it in the face as an action. So go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please. DC 19.
Wait, Blade of Disaster is a bonus action spell?
Yep.
It is.
It's
Very
basically hyper souped up spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
It is concentration though to reply this
Oh,
instead of spiritual weapon, which isn't.
That makes sense.
Spiritual weapon just exists for a minute.
I don't have Blade of Disaster. I could use Mordenkainen's sword,
Yeah,
but I won't.
Mordenkainen's sword's a 7th level spell for spiritual weapon.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It's a terrible spell.
Morden, you can get a little bit of use out of Mordenkainen's sword. There's some things that it can do.
It's
Like
exactly like spiritual weapon.
It
Word
is.
for word, it is exactly like spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
It's not very good.
It's a terrible spell. It should have been a
Alright,
level 2.
Your Sacred Flame hits.
And yeah, that's 17 radiant damage straight to the face. And that will be me,
Alrighty.
because I can't move.
Mordecai.
I have to move closer to the thing,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna move right here.
Mordecai.
Um,
Yes.
What can I do with my action if I'm charmed by it?
You can not attack it.
Can I attack the other things? They're beating up on my wife.
Yeah, if it's just charmed by the thing, you can do. Yeah, so long as it doesn't directly target the thing, you can pretty much do whatever. Like if it's charmed, is in the mechanical charmed condition. What is the charm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the effects of the hypnosis, I guess it doesn't get that detailed. Though I'm going to say that the implication is that like you're not on the spider's side, but you're also not going to be against the spiders.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant to eat up actions and to draw you close, so maybe I can turn you into a drider for a little bit. So we'll see what happens with that. But you did what you had to do. You moved closer. It didn't attack you. They didn't get AOs on you. So.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see if you can break the hypnosis at the end of your turn.
Well, I'm not done with my turn. If one of these duders are attacking my wife, I am going to attack them back because I can't have that.
You don't have an action to do that though.
Don't I?
No, because I'm
I can
guessing
only I have to spend my movement, but I don't have to spend my action or bonus action.
I believe you have to spend the action to dash.
I don't have to, but it's not that far away from me.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that is the thing. It just depends on the specifics. If it's just charmed,
Then it just means that I'm charmed.
Then
It just means that I am not hostile towards it.
I think there might be extra. If it's a proper hypnosis, it might be extra. There might be extra to it.
It's not just the target is charmed. There is an extra where when you're charmed this way, you try and get as close to it as possible, using its actions to dash until it's within 5 feet. Now, where
it's within 5 feet. Well, I mean, he's within 5 feet now, and he didn't have to spend the action to do so.
So,
yeah, he's got an action. That's pretty much what that says. But he, of course, due to the charm effect, he can't target the big one.
Yeah, because I'm friendly to the big one, but the little ones.
okay.
Yeah, the
Go ahead.
little ones he can target as impunity. It's kind of charm effects are weird, people. This is why a lot of races have advantage.
We're wasting time. I'm not going to DM fiat it. You can attack. Go ahead.
Okay. Then, in that case, I am going to Sacred Flame one of the little duders who are attacking my wife. dexterity saving throw, please.
That's the wrong spell.
Oh, yeah, duh. I'm an idiot. Here we go. That is a natural 1.
Uh-huh.
That's 22 radiant damage.
And on that one. That already has damage. Okay. Still up.
And I'm going to try and resist the charm. That is... It's a wisdom saving throw or a charisma?
1 second. Let me get to it. It is a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 14.
That is not enough.
Okay.
I don't have great arrestor prepared. Oh dear.
Alright. Meanwhile, across the cavern.
Things are happening.
Yes. So the pile of worms didn't like what happened to it. And it is going to move forward. It is going to then 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 30, 40. Okay, there we go. All right, I need as it looks towards the dancing lights, but doesn't seem to be mindful of it. Yeah, well, it sees it, but it doesn't interact with it in any particular way other than noticing it. However, as it scans, it is going to look over here, and it's going to send out what appear to be worms or tentacles or tendrils, though these are more like they aren't actually rippling creatures. It's a rippling magical effect that is mimicking their shape here. And I need you, Norla. Oh, well, hang on. Loki for sure. Okay. Norlai, you do not have to make a save, but Loki is going to have to make a save, as this rippling energy fills the area and distends the space. You are able to keep yourself quite literally together, as it's the space around you that is distorting and pulling. But Loki might be caught in something bad.
Bad.
That will be bad. Well, there's a lot of red numbers in there, so that's not too bad. Okay. Loki. Loki's body is rent by these spatial distortions that these worms that have been burrowing through whatever have caused, and he is unconscious. I didn't press enter. He is unconscious, and he is bleeding out, but he's not dead.
Get him to me.
Then we come up to top of the initiative, which is Bright, and then the lair action goes off.
Hey, so these monsters are turning out to be quite a bit tougher than maybe we had originally expected. Hey Mordecai, what are you doing over there?
I can drive that thing.
Is that so? Yeah, so about that, I'm gonna go ahead and, boy, I hate to have to do this already, but what else can I do? What else can I do? I'm gonna cast a Steel Wind Strike. So I'm gonna pick up my staff, I'm gonna spin it around and around, like Daffy Duck in the old cartoons, do you remember? Where it's like, spin, twist, thrust, parry, dodge.
Yeah.
Except, without hitting myself in the beak. And, I'm gonna attack the 4 immediate small spiders. I guess 2 small, 2 medium, and the 1 large.
Sure.
And I don't know why I got a roll. I mean, it's not a bad roll. Do you want me to use that for one of the creatures, or can I just roll in order?
I just roll 3 more then. So I mean, one came out with the strike, and then.
Okay, I'll roll 3 more. These will be for the small ones that are adjacent in order, and then I'll do the big one last.
Ooh.
All right. Well, the wizard of the group is actually the melee.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish over here. This is where I want to be when I'm done with that.
Okay.
So I don't know what the 2 hit is.
You hit all of them.
Oh, I like that. So the damage is big time. I guess since this is multiple target, they should all use the first one, since it's a multiple target damage spell. So I should just give 32 to all of them.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have rolled damage so many times.
Well, they're all separate attacks, though, right?
Yeah, but it's one spell, so it would do damage. Kind of like with the fireball, right? You just roll it once. I mean, I'll do it however you want me to, but I think rolling once is correct.
32. 1 second here. Let's bring up. It's gonna be that.
Valandar seems to think it's per attack roll and not per spell.
Who seems to think?
Valandar in the chat.
You crack
Still
those.
went for those ones up.
You crack those ones open. And you crack that one open too. But Big Spider is still up.
Okay.
Anything else, Bright?
Let's see. No, I'm not using a bonus action right now. Maybe soon.
Okay.
and I don't think I should be moving.
All right. Then lair action goes, and am I audacious enough to try this? I think
You're Matty Marks, of course you are.
yes. Otherwise, the webbing that is underneath you, Celine, is going to give a glowing pulse, and I am going to attempt to dispel your 9th level spell. So this is a spell check. 10 plus spell, so I need a 19.
Yep, 19 to be able to do it.
Yeah, let me go over. Alright, there's my spellcasting stat. I am going to use a +1 given to me by the audience.
Don't do that, audience. Don't give him stuff. He already has those feelings.
Complete. Okay. And this is going to be...
He already has enough help with our dice on Roll20. Roll20 can go suck it.
Stop fighting me in the Alps, Roll20!
Damn it.
Yes!
And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah! I hope you know what this means, though, Maddie.
Shink shink.
You're about to receive a holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Well, I tried. I tried to be audacious.
I have pulled the pin, and I am counting to 3.
Ooh.
3 is the number I shall count, and the number to be counted shall be 3.
Do I get proficiency with that, or is that just a straight up...
Nope. Straight check.
It's a straight,
Yes.
straight
straight
attribute
check.
skill check.
Alright, well, I tried. I don't want that thing on my battlefield. Alright,
That's-
Spider goes. And... Spider is going to...
Do we have a token out to represent the Blade of Disaster?
No.
No.
If you just wanna pull out the spiritual weapon token. If you got that still. I would hope that you do.
Alright, I... am going to... a black webbing pours out of this spider and begins to fill the little pocket here with black tentacles of a particular variety. I am going to need both Celine and Bright to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I think this might be a spell.
Are these Everett's black tentacles that I can counterspell?
Why, yes, they are.
Alright, we're gonna do that. And I'm probably gonna have to make a roll.
You are.
It is a
Because
4th
Evans is
level
awesome.
spell, yeah.
It's level 4. Yeah. Well, then in that case, yeah. DC 14, you say?
Use a +1
So
if you-
I'm thinking really hard about that.
Mm-hmm.
And as I think about it really hard, I just look right at one of those tentacles and I just zoom right in on the tentacle and I use my portent. And I roll a 17.
Yep.
That's enough.
not a 17 on the die, a 17 total. I also have a 17 on the die, but I'm saving that.
All right.
Saving that for when we need it.
Bye, tentacles.
The tentacles begin to wrap around you, but Bright, you look into another reality where that's not the case, and you choose that to replace this one.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Damn right you do. Damn right you do.
All of us are reality wielders, y'all.
Onto kinetics for the win.
All right, now it's time for little guys. Then little guys are gonna. I'm down a lot of little guys. I didn't expect the wizard to just blow through them in melee. So,
Melee wizard for the win.
yeah, I'm gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to be tricksy with this. All right.
That is an absolutely viable build, by the way.
Blade singers are a thing for a reason.
It's when you don't have any tank in the game for half of it. Wizard is forced to pick up the slack.
Yeah. Yeah, when your wizards and when your clerics and the wizard are the three tankiest of the party.
Bright, I don't like you having the zoomies. So I am going to need you to make a
Zoomies.
wisdom saving throw, please.
Well, I'm fresh out of counter spells. So, is it magic?
This is magic, yes.
Alright.
This is a hold person spell, in fact.
15. That's probably not going to do it.
And so you are going to be paralyzed. As these things have these like baleful lights in their eyes, they shine in a pattern. A spell goes off, and I choose you to be the humanoid in question. So you are paralyzed for concentration up to a minute. At the end of each of your turns, you can attempt a wisdom saving throw to break out.
Yeah, I think I'll. Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna roll that again because of lucky.
Yeah.
I don't want to be paralyzed.
No, don't
this-
do it.
This won't count as advantage because I've already used that. Okay. I guess I'm not as lucky as I thought I was.
Oh, no.
That's 2 rolls in a row with the same result.
Actually, this is
Roll 20.
it's fine.
Roll 20, it's roll 15.
It's actually fine.
We'll be fine.
I actually have a way to solve.
Was
Like
it
a
the
very
spider
simple way.
that killed, cast that, the giant spider, or something else?
It was this one. Yeah, it was
The little one? Okay.
the big booty spider.
Oh, they're all spellcasters.
Wait, which one?
This
The one
The-
just beneath me.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so the
medium
little
spider,
one.
yeah.
The little one. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, okay. How about that? That was fun.
All right.
Ow.
The other one is going to move up. No, before moving up, is going to cast a spell. And Celine, a spiritual spider, is going to descend down. It's a spiritual weapon, but it's shaped like a little spider dropping from the ceiling. Is going to descend down, and together with the big spooty spider, they're going to attack you.
Sure.
Oh, no.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Ooh! I got a crit.
Yeah,
Sentinel
no.
Death.
Sentinel Death Storm.
Get
That
10
crit is
normal hit.
cancelled.
Okay. All right.
Just as a question, just because, well, it is an auto hit still, so yeah. The other one's gonna miss.
Well, then I'm still gonna get a shank in on you.
You don't hurt my wife. You ain't gonna kill her again, Maddie.
You're going to take 6 piercing damage, and
Constitution saving throw?
$15 poison damage.
Of which I am pretty sure I am immune to due to the fact of my condition.
Was that a part of your condition?
I believe it was.
I don't remember offhand.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, immune to the condition resistant to the damage. So it'll be 7.
Okay.
That hurts, but it's fine because I'm going to be having that back in a moment.
This one is gonna skitter up. And is going to try and get a little claw in on Bright. And by
Okay,
that I
you'll have
mean-
advantage.
So I'm going to... Yes. I guess I'm going to do this twice. I don't think any of those are going to hit. You had an 18.
18, yeah.
Gotta roll higher than that.
Okay.
Hey, there's a crit and a hit.
Okay. I'm gonna use lucky on that crit.
Reroll it.
Roll that one again.
Green? No, but that's still a hit.
Okay. That's good enough.
Just
I guess it doesn't matter, because it's still an auto crit. So I guess that was a waste of a lucky.
I mean, yeah. Oh, does it auto crit?
Yeah, because I'm paralyzed, so it's an auto crit. It's the same as being knocked down.
Paralyzing like that. It's dangerous.
Oh, that's gotta be 2 crits though. Ouch.
Yeah, looks like. So roll the damage, double crit.
Okay, you are going to be pierced for 16,
Well, that's not so bad.
and you're going to be poisoned.
That's the bad part.
Do I get to make a con save for that?
No, it's just extra
This
damage,
is just
I think.
damage.
Oh,
Extra damage, yeah.
For 19.
oh, so total of 35.
I mean, that hurts, but it could be worse. It could be quite a bit worse.
Yeah.
Ow.
Can't be that much worse if you want me to survive it, though.
Well, yeah.
Are you concentrating on anything?
No, I don't think I am, because
Is the blade, is that not concentration, or is that just instant?
Steel Wind is instantaneous.
Oh,
Yeah, Steel Wind is instant. The blade isn't though, but I pass.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I have advantage on those anyway, thanks to Warcaster.
yeah, it seems like I ought to be concentrating on something, but I'm not. We'll fix that if I ever get out of this, kill that spider so I can move. Otherwise I'll lose my whole turn.
Little
I've already
Gribbler
gone.
is going to run up but can't attack. Big Gribbler is going to skitter up along the walls and just come down. Oh, actually, I can skitter up on the walls. I can skitter and make your skitter rinky dinky dink here. Is going to skitter up on the walls, and I want to cast a spell on Bright. And the spell that I want to cast, because I can, I want to bane you, Bright.
Okay.
So I need a charisma saving throw, please. But this is magic. You are
Yeah,
a
at least I
gnome.
get advantage. Green number.
23.
Critical.
Good number.
There you go.
Natural 20.
All right. It shines its light on you, and you say no.
No. No.
In a paralyzed state, she says, no.
Yeah. I can't speak except to say no.
All right, then the last little bit is these ones are going to start actually backing this way for some reason. But these ones are going to continue to move in and press. Sort of Slinking along, making a wall. Okay. Those were the mooks. Noralai, we come back up to you. Noralai,
Yeah.
this pile of worms just try to tear apart, well, not only just you from your brother, but also the very fabric of space and time. What do you do?
It's time for the slap patch.
Oh, okay.
I have a spell of heal
Oops.
at level
I
7.
keep clicking the wrong things.
Yeah.
Like, Noralai, what are you doing? That's a rave enfeeblement. Noralai, what are you doing to your brother? That's not a heal.
It's a level 7 spell, so it'll heal 80.
Whew, all right. Noralai, no. Noralai, yes. He is no longer bleeding out. He is super not bleeding out.
And my necrotic damage. So he's not bleeding out, but I'm very low.
Oh dear.
I also wanted to use a quicken spell to make that a bonus action.
Is there any chaos magic in that?
No, I rolled a 14 for that.
Okay.
And as my action, I would like to summon my nightmare. Who may or may not set fire to things.
Hopefully not.
Yes, I would like to summon my nightmare with the obsidian steed as an action. And then, if I can, well, I'll get onto the nightmare, and then Loki should be up, so I'd tell him to get on as well.
Loki is alive, but he's not conscious.
With 80 hit points?
He's alive, he's not conscious.
Yeah. Gotta give him a little smack around the face. Wake him up. Punch him if you have to.
Am I able to wake him up?
I don't know.
Bees?
Bees?
Please?
Bees?
I'm gonna
Like,
just
for sure
pull
he
him
had
onto
bodily
the
damage,
nightmare.
but you just pulled him from a pile of mind-controlling slugs, so...
I'm going to pull him on top of the nightmare.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you gonna pull yourself on the nightmare?
I'm gonna have my nightmare assist.
That's a lot of
We're-
stuff going on.
It is. Is it gonna take me an action to get him on there?
Yeah, I mean, use your action to summon your steed, and your steed arrives.
Yeah. Okay.
You can walk yourself. Can you haul him? Or, I mean, even can you haul yourself onto your steed? Well, I guess we could find out next turn if you want your steed to assist. But, yeah, you just got to keep in mind, a 3 strength is, like, a little kid.
Okay. I want my horse to be, or my nightmare to be in between me and the spider thingy.
Hi, Jasper. Celine.
Yes, very quick question. The attack rolls of the small little gribblers, are they using strength or dexterity?
They're attacking quickly, but they also can climb across ceilings and walls without much effort.
Yeah, I just need to ask that for a reason, of a thing that I'm gonna do. First off, bonus action, Blade of Disasters, cutting into that thing 2 more times as a bonus action. It's great. Love the spell. And I hope the big one dies. That's a crit.
Oh, gross.
That's another crit. Because they crit on 18s
right.
and deal triple damage!
Yeah, all right, hang on. In fairness, hang on, I gotta do something here. We're gonna do...
And one of those
the
40.
other one has 2 1s. Now I'm gonna hit new, and I'm gonna come over here, and in all fairness, I'm gonna get your 2 20s. There, so y'all can see on the screen. You see that right there?
Oh,
I'm
they're
not
both
fibbing.
20s! They're both 20s! Wow!
Uh,
I didn't even realize. I thought they were just crits because this spell crits on an 18.
Crit at 18, yeah.
Crits at 18. No, they're both actually 20s. Okay, roll 20. I accept your apology. Are we even? Are we good? Please say we're good.
Roll 20 is on dice per roll.
So just
Dice
as
per
a
roll.
note. Plus.
I should get a free Tasha's for that.
So
Hey.
this spider's taking 175 points of damage all up.
1 second.
Mordecai's not happy about it. Obviously, because he's charmed by the thing.
He won't be after it's dead.
I'm pretty happy about it though. It cancels out.
But thankfully, I've already spent my reaction. You can't force me to spend my reaction, Maddie.
Well, the hypnosis wouldn't force you to spend your reaction anyway.
Well, if
You know.
the charm did.
Charm can't do that either. It's just
You successfully separate the various Fomorians from each other.
yeah.
I also have Keeper of Souls.
Oh yeah, that's actually a thing that. And you're not incapacitated.
No,
Can you give Bright some hit points?
I can give Bright some hit points out of that thing. Now
Equal
that
to
the charm is worn
the-
off.
Yep, equal to the big spider's hit dice. Like the number of big spider's hit dice.
Hit dice, wow, you don't see that as often as you
Number
used
of
to.
hit dice. So how many hit dice does this thing have?
20.
So,
Woo,
so
20
Bright
hit points.
Bright
Like-
receives 20 hit points of healing. That's cool.
That's
This
that's
is why
good.
I'm the
That's
shepherd.
good. I might not die now. I like that.
Yeah, gift you its soul. Its soul energy.
Yep.
How do Fomorians taste? Good? I'd hope so. Right.
Stringy.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, probably. But I've still got my action, because that was just my bonus action.
Mm-mm.
I know, right? It's great. Whew, that's actually quite a ways away. Oh, actually, no, that's fine. Alright, I need to check some distances real quick.
Celine Mordecai Larva.
So, as an action,
Hmm.
Actually, I'm not going to do that because that's concentration. And I would like to keep my concentration on this. Instead, I'm going to look at the two spiders here. And using Improved Reaper, I'm going to cast Contagion.
Ooh.
So I can target them. So I can target them both.
Okay.
So I'm going to afflict them with I'm going to inflict them both with Mind Fire. They become feverish. The creature's mind becomes feverish. They have disadvantage on intelligence checks and saving throws, and they both act as if they were under confusion. Now, at the end of each of their turns, they get to make a Constitution save. After failing 3, the disease's effects are locked in for 7 days. After 3 successes, they recover. So there's nothing for you to do right now, but
Yeah, it's
just
at the
know
end of
that,
things.
yeah, but they're both technically considered confused as well, so...
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool like that. Like, it's like double blindness, and I said I can double a lot of those sorts of things, because Reaper!
Which ones did you afflict?
The bottom 2, yeah.
Bottom 2?
Hold on, let me change to that so I'm not using my ruler. Bottom 2. The 2, 1, 2. Yeah, those 2 are afflicted with Mind Fire.
Okay.
And it's not even concentration either. It's not even concentration either, it's so good.
Then...
Normally diseases aren't great, but...
And they can be afflicted with disease. They're not immune to it. Okay, that was Celine's turn then?
Yeah, Mordecai, if you'd like to go ahead and free Bright from her prison, that'd be great.
Well, I'm not. Oh, yeah, I am. It's
Yeah, you're
it wasn't
still
that
held.
spider. It was a different
Yeah.
spider. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and free Bright from that, because you can do that with Lesser Resto.
Yes. I have Lesser Resto in my staff.
Oh,
I don't have it prepared, but I have it in my staff. So, for my turn, yes, I will use Lesser Restoration on Bright.
That'll free
Really?
up from paralysis.
I sure do like that.
Yeah, we can't have you be locked down. It's just not
Mm-mm.
good time.
Just not a good time.
Yeah. I wasn't enjoying it as much as you might think. It wasn't really all that relaxing. But hey, look, I'm better now.
Everything that I do is an action.
Ye-
You could cast your own spiritual weapon.
I don't have that prepared today.
Yeah, see, spiritual weapon is a spell that you should pretty much always have prepared as a cleric. It's just that good.
Yeah.
It's non-concentration bonus action damage that you can repeat.
Yeah.
It's too good. It's just too good.
But I'm also the healer, so.
Yes,
yeah.
well, white mages still have to contribute to damage too, you know.
True, it's true.
And I mean,
I wish Radiant
Gladiators
Soul
just-
was a bonus action. Goddamn, I would pop that in it right now.
yeah. Probably the only downside to it is the fact that it's not a bonus action.
Yeah.
Bonus action spells as a cleric, there aren't many of them. Honestly.
No, there's not. Yeah, so that would do it for my turn then.
Unless you've got like shield of face.
Mm-mm. I don't have that prepared today.
That's a shame.
All right. Before this thing moves, it is going to take a legendary action. And
Oh yeah, the really big one.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's doing it at the end
Yeah.
of my turn.
It's
Sorry, the
coming
body
for
gets
us.
Oh dear. I will be alright.
The nightmare. What's the AC of the nightmare?
13.
Okay. All of those are going to hit. For 31 points of force damage.
Yikes.
Is it still up?
Yes.
Okay. It is going to move up. And it is going to... I need the nightmare to make a dexterity saving throw. Uh-oh. All right. As it moves close, this squirming mass explodes into a plague of worms. The nightmare is coated. It is going to take... $28 necrotic damage. Is it still up?
Yep.
It is blinded and restrained as these oily, slick slugs crawl all over it, oozing, trying to infest it. It can try and shake them off at the end of each of its turns. But right now it is blinded and restrained and covered in these things. And that is... Where's that its go? I think that might be its go. Okay. We're back up to Bright.
Well, that's good news. That's good news. Okay. I have misplayed this also very badly. I'm the worst. I just want everyone to know that I'm the worst.
Well, you're the fighter. We don't expect you to have a high intelligence.
Misplayed. Okay, so let me ask you hypothetically.
Sure.
From this square or this square, is there either of these squares where something could be and catch all three of these spiders, but not Celine? In a cone or otherwise type of shot?
In this square? Like if you were
Or
standing
this
in that
square.
square?
Either square, yeah, either this one or this one.
If you're just standing there?
Yeah, if someone were there, would they be able to catch these three spiders in a cone, but not Celine?
No, you'd have to... You could get the bottom two, I think, if you stood over here closer to the water.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be able to get all three without at least part of your cone passing through Celine. But Celine's a big girl. She could take it.
Yeah. All right. In that case, I am going to conjure up Peggy Sue.
Oh, I have her right here.
Okay. Where?
Below
Right.
you.
Oh, there she is. Okay. And I am going to go ahead and put Peggy Sue here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, not there. I'm going to put her here. This is the correct location for
Okay.
Peggy Sue. And I am going to cast Dragon's Breath
Okay.
at level 4
Uh-huh.
on Peggy Sue.
And then Piggy Sue gonna breathe some breath of a
Yes.
kind.
Yes, she is. She sure is. And the Dragon's Breath is going to be, yeah. I'm tempted to use fire, but it's probably not the right choice. So it's going to be cold damage again, just because that's the way to go. And then she's going to breathe it on the 2 spiders that she can get in the cone without hitting Celine.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you had missed the one directly south from her, but you can catch the other
Yeah.
two in it. Okay. No problem.
Yep. Okay, 16 damage.
Dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, because it would be this one, and this one, wouldn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
the
but
middle's
that
a
one's just a spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a spiritual weapon. Okay.
It's not a real spider.
All right. Well, the closest one, the big booty spider, passes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Boom.
The other one does not.
Okay,
Do they have +1 to their dex? Or plus
Doesn't-
something to their dex?
it doesn't matter. My DC's 21. They'd have to have +6. I don't think they have that much dex.
So or half. No,
No, I'm
that
talking
was
about
not
the
that
20.
much.
Oh,
Yeah. The
Okay.
20 passed.
Okay, I'm
Um,
guessing they have a bonus then.
right. So 16 damage then, or 8 to the one that succeeded, because it's not a cantrip.
Oh yeah, it's not Sable Suck.
Okay. Damage on the monsters.
Okay, and Piggy Sue is hovering up like 15 feet up in the air
Okay.
as well. Yeah. Okay, that's me. That's actually no, it's not. No, it's not. I am going to.
That's a bonus
Walk.
action as well.
Yeah, but I use my action to conjure up Piggy Sue, so it's not really. But I do have my speed, my motion, and I'm going to walk down here. And if you want to take an opportunity, take your opportunity.
I will, in fact, try to riddle you with little gribbly claws.
Do it. Take it. Take it now.
The last two will be 18s.
Huh. 18. That's unfortunate. Well, yeah, I guess I'll use a shield. That's too bad. I didn't want to use a shield there.
Okay.
I use a shield. Oh, wait, you only get 1 attack. You don't get multi-attack.
Yeah, it's only 1 on an AOE.
Yeah, opportunity attack is only 1 swipe.
Yeah.
My little
don't have
speedsters
to use that
get in
shield.
3.
Yep. It's why like certain AOO builds that can stack multiple attacks on opportunity attacks will cast spells as opportunity attacks using like
Well, take your shield back
Warcaster.
then.
Okay, I'll take it back. Whew, I feel better about that.
Yeah, means you don't have to spend a spell slot and a reaction on shield and you've got something open for a counter spell.
Alright. Life is good. Now I have something to concentrate on. My little attack drone. Okay, that's all. I'm done.
All right. Lair action goes. I am going to. I'm going to dispel Peggy Sue.
Oh!
You're muted, right?
You can't dispel Peggy Sue, but you could dispel the Dragon's Breath.
Isn't she a
Oh
magical?
yeah, because
She's not.
Is she a level 1
Oh,
magical thing?
No, she's not a
She's a
magical
creature.
creation.
She's a creature.
Yeah, she's a creature.
Yeah.
Can't dispel a creature.
Well, she's created by Find Familiar, right?
Right.
Yeah, she's
But Find
created by
Familiar
Find
is-
Familiar. Is already
it-
spent.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, the creature itself isn't actually...
Right.
Oh, that's actually really interesting. Yeah, so, yeah, technically you can't spell Peggy Sue because whilst Peggy Sue is a spirit summoned by Find Familiar, she's not actually maintained by, like, her existence is not maintained by the spell. But you could dispel the Dragon's Breath if you did so choose. And you'd be able to do that for... You'd have to roll for it, but you'd be able to do that if you so chose.
Oh, that is a 4th level spell, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thought I was being clever and going for the 1st level spell that conjured her.
Nope. Because it's a...
She's not
yeah,
being
so-
maintained, she's no concentration, she's a creature.
Yep.
The rules lawyering is that it's an instantaneous spell, so it's kind of like... Actually, this came up when Matt Mercer misruled on Heroes Feast.
And you didn't dispel the Dragon's Breath either.
Okay.
Maddie? Maddie, this is...
Roll 20s on our side now.
Yep, this is the other side of the coin.
Oh, I
That's what's happening
understand.
right now.
I can't be upset.
Yeah, don't gloat about dice. It's never ends well.
Oh no. No.
Dice will take their revenge.
Yeah,
They
no.
will. They will. Like handing out 2 crits.
The dice gods giveth, and the dice gods taketh away.
Oh, hail Zubiwa.
Oh, hail Zubiwa. Oh no. For everyone out there in the audience, you don't understand. You don't understand.
The world is angry.
Some of the things that have happened.
The world is angry.
The world is angry.
She's sad and angry.
Zubiwa
upset.
is mad.
Ad, stop what you're doing.
And her son, RN Jesus.
Ad.
They just moved. That's all they can do. They can just
Stop.
double. They can just
I
double.
have 4 HP. I'm not living anything.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to get up there and send some healing. Nora
I'm
lies away.
doing this turn.
Have you noticed that teleportation works here? So if you need a dimension door up there, it's probably safe.
Who has Dimension Door? I don't.
Oh, I thought you did. I have it. I'll take you up there.
Nope. That was that was when I was a bard, not a cleric.
Yeah,
I thought you
don't
still
have
had it.
to-
Alright,
Yeah.
fine. I'll take you up if you need to go real quick. And
Yeah, if you could, I'll deal with things here. I can do that.
Well,
2 more spider spiritual guardians descend down from the ceiling.
You mean the spiritual weapons?
Or yeah, the guardians is a different thing.
Yes, as it is a spell that I'm intimately familiar with by happenstance of it being one of Celine's honestly one of Celine's signatures, like earlier on signatures. It's actually a really good spell.
Spirit Guardians.
Hop up.
Yeah.
There, go up.
I really should prepare that more
I'm
often.
gonna drop down here. Make room for.
I'm usually hanging around you guys, and so like protection spells is kind of great. I normally don't do a whole lot of aura spells.
That spider's technically there making difficult terrain because it's a big collapsed pile. And then I need to have Mordecai. You are not baned, correct?
No, I am not.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Brian, if you'd like to counter this, you may, because you have your reaction still.
no.
You should probably keep it. Yeah.
I'm out of level 3, so I'm gonna have to start spending higher level slots, and I don't want to.
That
Yep,
is
fair
a
enough.
30
That'll pass. All right.
with an 18 on the dice, and it's plus 12.
There we go. That's where things should be.
All
Tell
right.
the spiders.
So
Get out of here.
we have some melee attacks that I need to resolve against Celine first.
Sure.
First things first, you have one of the speedsters on you.
Mhm.
Does an 18 or a 20 hit?
Nope.
All right.
You have AC 21?
AC 22, thanks to you.
Oh, I keep
Married!
forgetting to factor that in.
Oh my.
Well, nothing's come and take a swing at me, so
You're gonna need an 18 or higher to hit me. With those, I'm guessing they have a +4. The two dot ones have to act as if they have to undergo some things involving the fact that they are basically confused.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Is that a D10 roll of something? What's the menu?
Give me a second, and I will go ahead and pull up the menu. Yeah, it's a D10.
5.
5. They don't move or take actions. They just don't do anything.
Okay.
The two diseased ones.
It didn't do anything to you anyway, so it gets to simulate that. So now big booty spiders. One is confused, and we'll take care of that one first.
Yep.
7.
7. Uses an action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
Okay.
A single melee attack against it could attack its friend even.
So do you want highs or lows then?
Give me a high.
It attacks its friend.
Yeah, it does. And they'll both get Constitution saves at the end of their turn.
And that'll hit. And that will...
I'll just go ahead and very quickly open a notepad to keep track of that.
Does that one already have damage? Oh,
are any of those creatures also concentrating on spells?
No.
There's no banes that they're concentrating on.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's afflicted. No, because I didn't. Did I?
Celine was afflicted by bane.
Yeah.
But the spider that cast it is dead.
So.
Oh, okay. Okay, just making sure.
Okay. So in its confusion, it murked the little guy.
Yep.
Huh?
And now it's going to go ahead and make a Constitution save.
And this is. Yeah, these are kind of beefy. No, not those ones. That's the other one. 16.
Which is going to fail. So that'll note as one fail. Because it's basically, it goes until it's 3 failures or 3 successes. 3 failures means it's locked in for 7 days. 3 succeeds means the contagion ends.
This is going to be the weapon that's on you.
Sure.
That is going to be a 20.
Miss.
And Big Booty Spider is going to be a 20.
Miss.
All right, those were
The
the
power
attacks.
of my love for Mordecai protects me!
Mordecai has 3 speedsters and 2 weapons. Let's take care of the 2
AC
weapons
22.
As they say, love conquers all, or at least spiders.
Yep. AC 22 is what you're looking for.
First. Woohoo! 1 gets in.
One of those will hit.
Okay.
Omnia Vicintamor.
I shank you for 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points piercing damage. Oh, right.
That hurts.
That stings.
And then
Tap them in their faces some more. Do it. Kill them. The only way.
you have a 22, you said?
AC 22. Yep.
All right.
So 2 of those are gonna hit.
2 of those are going to hit.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need to make 3 concentration. Am I concentrating on something?
No.
No, I guess I'm not, huh? I haven't actually cast a spell that I need to concentrate on right now.
That is
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
be
we're good.
15 piercing.
Okay.
And 19 poison.
That hurts.
Ow.
Ow, that hurts.
You're not dead, are you?
Nah,
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just Bright
I'm
walk
about
up.
half down.
Yeah, haha, yeah, so Bright can just walk up, be like, yeah, okay, we're leaving. Boop.
Celine, are you sure you can take these all by yourself?
Yes,
I don't want to leave you by yourself.
it's fine. Go. It's all good. They're going to die. Violently.
I can fly, it's fine.
They're going to die exceptionally violently.
Those were mooks.
Just-
Norlai?
Will it kill Peggy Sue?
Are you asking me a question?
No, I'm asking
Uh,
lethality. I mean,
oh.
Celine.
See,
Oh, no. No, I
Okay.
can't see.
Okay, I like that.
Alright, meanwhile across the cavern, Norlai, your nightmare is becoming suffused with, black maggots.
I would like for her to try to buck them off. By which I mean use a hooves action to attack.
To attack the larva?
The things on it. Yes.
It can't attack the things that are on it. It can save against it because they're like it can attack the pile that's pouring them onto her if you'd like.
Yeah, that works.
Unfortunately, a 9 will not be enough to damage the pile of worms.
Alright, well that's her turn. She can make the save. It's dexterity.
Yes.
oh, come on.
Oh, it is still crawling, infested with these things.
Alright. I'm gonna use my action to dismiss her.
Okay.
So she is a statue once more.
Okay.
Grab her if I can.
The statue is under a pile of worms if you want to dig through it.
Nah, I'm gonna use a sorcery point to quicken spell.
Okay.
2 sorcery points. And I'm going to cast Thunderwave at level 8.
That's a lot of damage.
Also
Okay.
going to use Careful Spell on Loki.
Are you invoking wild magic?
Grr.
Can you only use one meta magic, or is Quicken Spell a different thing?
It's one per spell, not one per.
Yeah, it's one per spell.
Okay, then Nick's Careful Spell.
The only one that can be used on multiples. There's a couple that can be used on multiples. Like Heightened Spell is one that can be used with another meta magic, but otherwise it's one per spell.
Yeah.
84.
Yeah.
Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage. You regain hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt. Okay. The worms don't seem to be affected, but you do drain 1d10 hit points from your brother.
Hmm.
Well, not
Okay.
that that's going to affect anything, because now I get to take that much damage, and I'm down.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, Pescadios.
Yeah. So you two need to rush up there, like.
Did you roll against getting pushed back?
I have not yet, no. We were resolving these other things here. This is a DC 18 Dex. Well, it wasn't the 1, but it's still not enough. You just this like wave of worms just splorts backwards, making like wet plap sounds against the stone. All right. Norlai is down. You need to make a death saving throw.
Also, why D10 necrotic?
Because she's
Wish.
wish.
Oh, because you cast spells.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Ah, okay.
You gotta be careful when you're using wish, children. It will murder you if you're not careful.
Alrighty. It is Celine's turn.
Right, let's begin by doing a little bit of house cleaning, I think. Bonus action, I'm going to move the blade here.
Hmm.
I'm going to attack this one first.
Okay.
Come on. Thank you. 21 hits you. Dead? Cool, and that'll dispel its spiritual weapon too.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack this one.
Okay.
And that's going to be taking 33 points of force damage. And now I'm just going to go ahead and move. I can do that because the one that's afflicted with Mind Fire currently can't take reactions due to the Mind Fire.
Okay. It will cost an extra 5 feet to get out of the webbing, but
That's fine.
yeah.
Ten feet. That's all that needs. Now, what to do? What to do? What to do indeed? I think I know what I will go ahead and do.
That if it means anything to your actions, not necessarily your movement, because you already sort of paid the movement penalty, but there is the corpse of the big half-drider thing right here.
Yeah, that is kind of dangerous. No one climb into it. No flesh mecha today.
Incinerate them in light.
That's actually going to be the plan. And I'm thinking I have the perfect way of doing that, even.
I'm resistant to radiant damage, that's why. If you want to
actually,
AoE all of them.
no, I'm not going to go ahead and move. And would you like to know why? Because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead, and I'm on the two above Mordecai here. And because of Reaper, it's going to hit both.
Okay.
DC 19 Wisdom save.
Ugh.
Have they lost health? Because that's actually important.
That's a good question. Neither of them have lost health yet. And they also both
Yep, so they both take
They both
20
take
points of
20.
necrotic damage.
noted.
As a dolorous bell sounds, the death knell tolls ceaselessly for them.
Boom. It echoes through the cave. Norlai doesn't hear it because she's unconscious, but a big writhing pile of stuff you don't want to hear the bell just heard it.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, it's not like it's like a thunderspell where it's like all audible out to X feet. It's just a sound that they hear. Yeah. So, Bright, if you could teleport Mordecai up there, please.
Please teleport.
I'll do my best.
That's all you can do. Mordecai.
Hey, Maddie, can I ask real quick?
Uh-huh.
What's the lighting situation in here? It's dim light for the whole cavern, right?
Yeah, dim light.
Okay.
Not that that matters to any of us.
Not terribly. We just can't see colors, really.
Matters to Peggy Sue.
It matters to Peggy Sue.
Dark vision.
As an action, I am going to pop Radiant Soul
Okay.
so that I have my wings. And his eyes also start kind of glowing as well. A little bit of a halo kind of appears in the dim light. You've not really seen it before because it's very faint, but it's there. It's easier to see in the dim light.
Anything else?
I don't really have a bonus action. 'Cause I didn't prepare any bonus action spells.
Something. Wah wah.
Yeah, no, I don't have any bonus action spells. I just need to. I need to get to Noralai.
Okay. Larva's turn. Wrong one.
I'm your large dog.
Boof.
Loki
That's very good.
disappears into the writhing mass of squirming maggots.
Yeah, because he's gonna get consumed because he's unconscious and Noralai is too. Oh dear. We're gonna have to go in. You're gonna have to get up there and deal with that, Mordecai.
Yeah, I don't even know what's happening. I just know we need to get over there, and we needed to get over there yesterday.
And Loki's body kind of returns. Well, it wouldn't exactly look like a Drider, but he would be maybe more like looking like a Naga, where you have like a more humanoid torso on a writhing, tendrily snake-like body. Except the snake isn't a snake; it's millions of mind-controlling
Grubs.
abominations from beyond the stars.
Yep.
And
Star maggots.
an otherworldly light shines from his eyes, and a voice that's not his own speaks through his mouth, or would if he said anything aside from a menacing, evil laughter. That was its action, though, to absorb Loki. We come back up to... Oh, and sight's set on Noralai next for something. We come back up to Bright. Bright, what are you doing?
Well, okay. So, remember last session
Hmm.
when Peggy Sue carried, or when Noralai carried Peggy Sue up to about here, up to about here when we lost sight. Right? When I lost telepathy range.
Around the bend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was looking through Peggy Sue's eyes until that happened, right? Okay. So I am going to concentrate on the shore of this area here that Peggy Sue would have been able to see. Right here where it starts to expand out to become a wide shore.
Okay.
And I'm going to concentrate on that. And I'm going to walk up here. And I'm going to grab hold of Mordecai's arm and I'm going to say, it's time for us to go. And I'm going to cast a dimension door targeting that location that we were able to see.
All right.
Through Peggy Sue.
I need you to roll a percentile, please.
26.
6. Okay. All right. I want you to roll a. I want you to roll a 1d10, and the result of that is going to modify this point right here.
10.
Okay, so. Alright, it's going to be there.
Oh, balls. Oh, okay.
You are
I fell in.
you are both in the water and wet. You're arguably closer to where you wanted to be, but you are doused in water, and as well, the area here in this in between when you cast your spell is suffused with tendrils and just inky vines, and whatever the substrate of reality is here is heavily infected with the black ropes of Shonuroth that are permeating this sub-reality.
Well, that was a little luckier than I expected. Does Mordecai look like he's drowning or anything, or are we just, like, in the water?
I mean, maybe for a second he might be, like, face down, but
He's fine. Okay.
I
Then
grew
I'm
up
gonna
on the
use-
coast. I know how to swim.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to come up, not that close. Actually, this is just about right about there. It's 4 more squares of movement. So that's perfect. And then I'm gonna take a look over at that Uki thing, and I'm gonna say, guess what, Mordecai? Things are weird here.
Mm.
Get ready. And then Peggy Sue. Oh, look. Everything is dead. Okay, Peggy Sue is gonna go ahead and dash. She has a 50-foot fly speed,
oh, all
so
right.
it's gonna be a one heck of a dash.
Yeah.
And she is going to appear. She's not gonna appear. She's just gonna fly. And it's gonna be. The location that she can get to is here. So that's where she's gonna go.
Okay. There you go.
Whee! And then she's gonna breathe cold at nothing in particular, just because she can.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, no, she can't do that because of the because she took dash action.
Ah.
So, never mind. No fun
She's
there.
inhaling. She needs to breathe. Yeah.
Yeah, she's inhaling. Maybe that's what happened. Since she's dashing so fast, she has to breathe heavy, and as she does, she makes ice crystals.
She's a chunky bird.
Yeah, she's very round. Okay, Mordecai,
All
it's
right.
up to you now. Things are strange, really, really strange. Okay, that's all.
Lair action. I gotta dispel that level 9 spell.
You're
Come
gonna dispel
on. I'm not even getting close for a tease. Ugh.
Nope, that was a whiff. That was a whiff.
Big ol' wiggity whiff.
But you see, I have chosen violence.
And you, if y'all saw the shit-eating grin when I was making like the lair actions, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna dispel things. Like it's gonna put a little bit of pressure on them, make them sweat, maybe make them be creative with their spells. No, impunity. Just use everything you want. Doesn't matter. All right. It is.
What is a dispel versus the force of a god?
That was the Lair's turn. Spider goes. Spider does not go. Because Spider's not moving. Mooks. It's my Mook's turn.
Let's resolve the one with confusion first, I think.
Yeah, because it is still doing things.
Still doing the confusing things.
8.
8 makes a melee attack against a randomly determined creature. I'm the only creature within its reach, so it can go ahead and attack me once. It's a melee attack.
Nope.
The multi-attack does not apply.
That will not.
And it's gonna miss. And now you get to make a Constitution save.
Yes, sadly, I'm not 30 feet within your reach.
And that's 2 fails. 2 fails now. So, all right. Don't mate. You may go ahead and move the rest of your little gribblers.
Okay.
Okay.
We are going to.
They're gonna come and gang up on me now.
Spiritual weapon's gonna float on top of you and try and bite your head. That one's gonna
Don't
be
you
underneath
die.
the other. This one is gonna go underneath there. So you have 1, 2, 3, you have 4 quick attackers
And 2 spiritual weapons.
and 2 spiritual weapons. And I need you to, even before that, I'm going to try and hold you in place so that I can get all of the advantages on this swarm attack.
Don't do it.
I
Wisdom save?
am going to, hold person you.
Celine better not die.
Never split the party.
Celine better not die.
Hey, there's a red number.
Do I have a thing to stop that from being a thing? I may.
I can't help you from here.
Do I have a thing that I can do? No, there's nothing else I can do at the moment.
All
Do not
right.
die. Do not die.
Then what we're going to do,
Actually, you said as a hold person, yes?
yes.
Hold person. Okay, yeah. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I considered a humanoid for the purposes of this spell?
Yes.
Okay, because that's an important.
You are weird, but you are humanoid enough to count.
I am. Still
I may not
humanoid.
give you fully humanoid, but you
But
are.
not that weird.
You're at least, even if we're 5149, you're still, the 51. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that that
That was a valid question to ask.
Yep.
Souped up ASMR. That's what you are.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. So yeah, you get to go ahead and get
All
attacks
right.
with advantage.
First.
No, don't do it, please. Don't do it, please. No,
First
don't.
Hit for a crit. Hit for a crit.
3.
Because you're out of range of your.
I'm out of yep.
Okay.
So I'm AC 20, which means three crits. That's gonna hurt.
Okay.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
No, it'll still be 2 because this was only one attacking 3 times. So the first
one
2
attacking 3
were,
times, so it'd be 2.
So the 18 and the 17 are.
Yep.
Attack.
So that'll be those. Right. So it'll be 2. Go ahead and roll them because we've got Constitution.
Okay. Piercing damage is going to be 8 and. Oh, you need each of the attacks separately.
It should be fine per creature. We roll them per creature. So that's one creature's worth of attacks. Because it'll simplify the dice rolling without changing the odds too much.
All right, that was the piercing from the first attack of the first creature that crit you. Poison damage?
27. Yeah.
Don't.
DC 13. There goes the blade. Actually, wait, hold on. Do I have a... Oh, no, I do have advantage on that. I have advantage on that save. So, no.
Because you're Warcaster?
Yeah. So, yeah, no, that's still safe there.
The second attack from the first creature is going to deal 6 piercing damage.
Yep.
And... Ooh, that's a lot of 6s. 29 poison damage.
Where are you at?
That will put me to 14.
This is why I didn't want to leave you!
And 35. This will be a 17. Which I make.
Okay. The spiritual weapon on top of that one.
It's gonna get
Miss. Hit. We already resolved the diseased one. Spiritual weapon in the lower left corner. That is a 20.
Spiritual. I thought they were plus 4s.
The spiritual weapons are cast off the bigger ones. The speedy ones are 4s.
This is gonna hurt. Yep, go ahead then. This is gonna hurt, but I should be able to tank this.
6 piercing damage.
Off the spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Speedster underneath that spider.
Pass.
Hit, miss.
This is probably gonna... Oh, actually, wait, could you just think? Sorry, I'm a little bit higher than that because I've got the resistance to the poison damage.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. Just a 9, so plus 10, and 29 will go to 14. So 14 and 10, 34. Sorry, I'm a bit higher than I thought I was due to the resistance. I hadn't been calculating resistance properly. So yeah, go ahead and hit.
I didn't cast a death ward on anyone, did I?
7 piercing.
I've still got one from the last time you cast it.
It's
7.
An 8-hour cat. It's an 8-hour last.
20 poison.
I'm still up.
Okay.
And I need to save against that. And that'll pass. And yeah, the last speedster.
Miss, hit.
2 hits. This one I'm worried about.
This is going to be 11 piercing.
Yep.
And 18 poison.
Not allowed to do this again.
I'm still up.
Not allowed to do this again.
How many hit points do you have?
Not many. We'll put it that way. Not many.
Alright, and that was the first attack off of that one, and then the last one hit on a 23, so this is a...
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that.
That's 9 points of piercing. I forgot to add the 4 on that.
Yep.
$22 poison.
I'm on 1 hit point. No.
Last speedster.
Stop playing with my heart.
Misses.
Wait, hold on. There was 3, right? 3 and 2 spiritual weapons? Oh, 4 and 2... Wait,
Yeah,
hold
and
on.
2 spiritual weapons. They're underneath.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, and then a spiritual weapon, and then... Oh, no, there's one under there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it misses completely.
Yep.
Oh, I survived! Don't worry. I have a solution to that.
Don't do that to my heart. Fatality.
Sure, 1 hit point. I'm sure that's plenty. That's plenty.
I have a plan. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we just had some people arrive over here. So I need to have... Y'all are gonna meddle. I need Mordecai to roll a wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna try and hold person you.
That is a 25.
And Bright, I'm gonna try and hold you as well. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, I'll have advantage because it's a spell.
Yeah.
12.
All right, you are paralyzed.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll that again because of lucky.
Yeah. Well, look. At least
Your luck's
she's
run
not
out.
a halfling.
This is the third time today.
Hold that.
Wait,
no.
wait, when I
Let
said
me clip
I'm gonna
this.
roll that again, that's not what I meant.
So everyone can see it on screen and off screen. I'm gonna save that for later. All right, Bright, you are paralyzed.
This is why I changed to a real dice.
5, 10.
That's quite funny. Okay, hooray.
Roll 20 is gonna murk us.
10, 15, 20. Not enough. Whatever. I'll have this one just double run up to you. It won't get to attack, but at least I can menace you in your paralyzed state. But I get to swing on Mordecai, but unfortunately Mordecai is not paralyzed. You just have an AC 20.
AC 20, yep.
Crit, miss.
Crits are canceled because I'm wearing adamantine plate.
Yep. No, Mordecai is the master of negating crits.
So by that I mean, well, poor man's crit, 6 piercing damage.
You know, this is gonna be... What I have in mind is gonna be really funny.
And 14 poison damage.
It's gonna be expensive, but it's gonna be really funny.
Oh, I'm not feeling good.
Do you need to make any concentrations?
I'm not concentrating on anything.
Okay.
Nope, I'm the only one who is, and I'm past all of mine. So.
Second speedster sneaks in 1 attack. Well, alright. Dice giveth, dice taketh. And I'm only gonna take a 3 piercing damage from you. And 7 poison.
Is that all the gribblers doing the gribbly things?
Yeah, that was the 2 spells, and the and this one couldn't attack Bright, unfortunately, even though she's the most attackable here. So yep, my mooks or my gribblers have gone. Norlai, I need you to possibly bleed out.
Make a death save.
This would be a good time for a 20.
That would be.
That would be a good. It would be a good time for a 20.
Yeah, what?
I don't know if she saved her birthday crit. I think she used it up.
Yeah, I used mine.
Norlai, Dark Wolf, are you there?
Dark Wolf. Dissy?
I'm here.
Death saving throw, please.
Yes.
This is-
Dissy?
Yeah, sorry.
Uh-oh.
That's one fail.
Strike 1.
Oh, is that? You know, yeah, that's only one fail. One fail, one success.
I'm one.
Yep, 1 and 1.
So, hey, Mordecai, because you got that rage and that spare the dying as a bonus action, You wanted a bonus action spell. Now you've got
Yeah.
a reason to use one.
Yeah, I do.
Let's
But I'm
celebrate
also-
that he gets to use a please don't die bonus spell. We go down. Speaking of dying, hi Celine.
Do not die.
Hi.
Don't die.
Would you like to know something?
Mm-hmm.
That's at level 8. That's 90 hit points. No. No, I don't think so.
All right.
And that blade's still around.
Ka-chink, ka-chink.
The two bigger ones are taking attacks. $24. Does that one drop it?
Bigger ones, you mean what?
The one that cast whole person on me for one.
Those are up here.
Oh, those are up there. The blade can move that far. It gets 30 feet of movement as along with the attacks. So,
Okay.
because it was over here, yeah, it can get up there. Yeah. So I'm gonna attack that one.
24 hits.
Yep. Is it down?
No, it is not.
Cool. I'm attacking again then. That I don't like. The 16 hit,
A 16 does hit.
and it'll be taking 21. Is it dead?
It is not.
Cool. So then I'm gonna go ahead and do a thing called a wisdom save, and 20 breakout.
All right.
No paralysis. No, that's a bad paralysis.
You can't cast spells while you're paralyzed.
You can't cast spells that require some
Oh.
components where you're paralyzed. And the Blade of Disaster does not require because it's just a reactivation. Doesn't actually
Right.
require a.
Is
That
your
doesn't,
healing
but the
required?
heal.
Does the heal require a thing? It shouldn't. I don't think it does.
Is it VSM?
Oh, it does have a somatic component.
Oh.
In that case, I do technically still have an action. So I will not have spent my 8th level spell slot then.
If you're paralyzed, you can't take actions.
So
No,
if you're paralyzed,
yeah,
you can say you can, if you're paralyzed,
Yeah, you can't take actions.
paralysis. Oh no, it's incapacitated. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so I am
incapacitated, you can't-
incapacitated. Oh, so yeah, no, never mind. I can still direct the blade, as that is a quote unquote bonus action, and that
You
isn't
took
actually
big
stuff by
chunks out of it,
incapacitation.
for sure.
But I'm still on 1 hit point,
All right.
Oh no.
and I can't move. However, I do break out at the end of my turn though, so I'm no
Yeah.
longer I am no longer incapacitated. But
But you ain't looking so hot.
no, I'm not.
Do not
Okay.
die. Don't do it.
I'm not planning on it.
Mordecai,
Don't do it.
what you doing?
This is
So
not ideal.
this is not ideal at all. So
I don't think one of them. Oh, I can't talk to you. Never mind.
Bonus action spare the dying Norlai for one.
any number of creatures I can see within range. Oh, she's too far away.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Okay.
Just by a
Okay,
little
okay,
bit.
okay. Well,
I mean, you can move.
true. But I'm going to mass heal. So everyone, including myself, divides up 700 hit points, which means that very likely we are all at max again. The three of us that are around here.
Yeah, Norlai's back up at full.
Yeah,
Back up at full.
I need 40.
Yep.
I'll take 104, please.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
The other one who doesn't get that is me,
The only one who doesn't get that is you.
and I need it.
Do you want fries
You
with
told
that?
me to go.
That's fine. That's fine. But if you could please get back down here like ASAP.
And
Well,
Now
that
that-
dimension door was a one-way teleport.
Yeah. I don't have any other bonus action spells that I want to do at the moment.
I might need to drop the concentration on that to do that.
So, in that case, I am going to spend my 30 feet of fly speed to try and get back to Celine.
At least
Or
get
get her in range of something that I can shoot at her as far as a healing spell.
Or, just get me in
So-
range for spare the dying, because that's 120 feet for you.
3, 4, 5, 6. So moving right here, because that's all the movement I have. They can take AOs on me if they want.
They do. Ooh, a crit and a hit.
Crits don't count.
All right.
I'm wearing adamantine plate.
Yep.
That's right. So 6 piercing. 15 poison. Plus 5 piercing. And 12 poison.
Okay. So that's
Boy, they snagged you on the way out.
Yeah, they did. That's smart. It's a good thing I did what I did. And I call out to Bright, help Norlai. I'm going back for Celine.
I'll do what I can. I don't really understand what's going on here. There's this weird spider thing, and everyone's dead. It's very confusing.
But that is my turn.
Okay. Larva's turn. Oh. Something that I forgot to do. So...
Don't I go after after Mordecai?
No. The larva monster
It's
and
a
then you...
legendary action.
Oh,
And I
okay.
do get a legendary action at some point too, which I'm going to be using here because it's coming back up to his turn.
Okay.
So you are paralyzed.
Sure am.
I would love.
Oh, are you? Oops.
I would love to slam 3 Eldritch Blasts into you. I think that is the way
Yikes.
Hmm.
At least they're not crits, because it's only for
Yeah,
attacks within
yeah,
5 feet.
Yeah, you can't crit, but you do still have advantage. Although one of them is going to miss for sure.
forward. So
Well, one of them is going to miss.
You guys are using a portent on it?
Yeah.
okay.
I'm guessing the crit is what misses.
I don't know. I called it out before he rolled, but I don't know how we want to adjudicate it.
The yeah, that's fine. You can negate the one crit, so he's still gonna get 1 blast
Okay.
on you
Okay, I don't mind that.
for
Yeah, you just got fully healed.
9 force damage.
Well, that doesn't hurt very much. Ow.
All right.
And these are coming from Loki the spider?
The spider. Loki is like being held up in the mass, sort of like. I mean, he's a Loki torso suspended in a big wormy tail of writhing, shiny black maggots.
Wonderful. Okay. Mordecai, how are we supposed to get out of here if you... How are we supposed to get out of here if you split up? I guess I can't ask. Never mind. I didn't say that.
It probably just now dawns on that Bright can't move.
Oh dear.
It walks
Oh,
over
no.
to you.
I can still see you, so I can cancel crits.
Am I up now?
Yeah.
You still have to get up. You're conscious, but you still have to actually
Okay.
stand up.
I was gonna I was gonna see if that's attack of opportunity.
Yeah, at
It would
disadvantage.
be a disadvantage.
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage.
Well, can I use? Can I use lightning rod?
You can make a melee attack.
Only if you have a Warcaster. You can make a melee attack otherwise.
Sure. I'll use my staff of the magi to trip him.
It's a plus. I mean, it's a +3 magic core stuff.
Yeah. I don't
Go
know.
ahead.
I don't have the stat. Yeah, I don't have the stats written down. Or like button pressed.
Strength proficiency +3. So I'm guessing you're 8 strength.
3 strength.
So that'll be a 3 strength. So you're at a -4. 4 +1 +3. You're at sorry, +2 +4. You're at a +6. Sorry, +5 rather.
So D20 plus 5.
2d20. Keep the lowest +5.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
a 14.
You throw your staff out. You try and bonk its tail, and like you do, but the worms are just sort of like so soft that your weak little baby arms you didn't hit it hard enough to really do anything.
That's fine.
This makes a little bit of a
Right.
sound against it.
Oh, you're gonna have -4 to melee attacks from weakness.
Yeah, that's already
Yeah.
configured in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because +6 proficiency bonus and then 3 from the thing, -4, +5 at the end.
That's
Stop at the Magi.
Bright. This creature just casts a shadow, a writhing shadow in the dim light over you. And it glows with that similar baleful light that was seen in a now almost like a beautiful but faint mockery of that similar glimmer in the eyes of the spider people. I am going to cast Dominate Monster on you. You monster. I need you to make a
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw, or you are
Alright.
mine.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I've always wanted to pilot Bright.
Yeah. Alright. We can do that. I have advantage. 19.
That might beat it. Hang on.
You have a
Is one of
+1
these others-
needed.
Is one
Oh
of
yeah,
these
I'll take
others
my +1
concentrating on the
for
whole-
sure. Because I got one from a fickle god, so that's a 20.
Yeah, you do. You have one from Cipher. Bright. Mark is complete. All right. Well, you're not mine this time. You're not mine this
Are
time.
one of these
That's
one of
good to
these
know.
others concentrating on hold person?
Hmm?
Are one of these others on doing hold person?
One of these, yeah.
Okay, then that one's the one that tried to dominate. Okay.
Yeah. That's the larva, the massive larva.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bright, you do get your breakout roll too now as well.
When it's my turn, I haven't had a turn yet. It's still the monster turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster still was still going. Okay. Well, I guess that's my monster turn. Larva. Now we go back up to Bright. Bright, you are held and have a large looming shadow over you. And this
Oh,
thing,
that's nice.
And this thing, like, you could feel the worms trying to eat into your psyche, into your brain, trying to control you, like almost like ghostly like staticky tingle presence in your muscles, making you twitch before you rejected them.
Huh. Okay. So who's the one that? Do I know which one is has put the hold on me?
That one.
Is that one? All right. I would like to resolve Peggy Sue first.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
She is going. She has 50 move, so she is going to come up to here, and she is going to breathe a cone, covering these three. This one, and then these two over here.
Okay. Meow. Oh, cat. What? Cat just refreshed my page. Sorry.
That's amusing.
Cats will cat. Cat gonna cat.
Yep.
So anyway,
All right.
DC 21 for 22 damage.
I had to refocus the map on what's going on here.
Oops, not 25, because I casted level 4, not level 5. So if you want to drop the last die, it would be 20 instead of 22.
20, and this is a 21 that I need. Meow.
Mow.
Nope, nope, and nope.
Alright, everybody fails for 20 damage. Let's see if they can make their concentration checks.
Let's see. This gets an X. This gets an X. And then... Oh, that was... You all saw it. There was a 20. It's on the crease. It's on the crease in the map.
Bright is free.
You can't call cocks on digital dice.
Yep, no, cocked on digital dice.
All right. Yep. So it's not holding you.
Alright. Whew. Boy, I feel much more limber now. Boy, that's good. That's good.
Good.
Thank you,
Good,
Peggy
let me
Sue.
go.
You saved me. Not like Mordecai, who ran off. Mordecai, how are we gonna get back if we're all split up? Don't we all have to be together?
I have to go get Celine.
Alright. Norla, you're not gonna
Being
like
harried
this.
over there.
You're not gonna like this, but I don't know what other choice I have right now. I don't know what other choice I have. We have to regroup the party or we're all gonna die.
Yep.
So I am going to inch my way around the giant spider. It'll be 3 moves. 1 move, 2 moves, 3 moves. So I should not provoke an opportunity from the big spider.
You didn't leave it.
But I will from the little one if he wants.
Yeah. It wants to. It's
Alright.
kind of a jerk like that. Yeah, I can't do anything to you.
Alright. Okay, that's good. Here. I spin my staff of power, just like Daffy Duck, but without hitting myself in the beak, and I parry its attack. And I cast. I hate to do this. I really do. I'm sorry, Noralai, but we don't have any other choice. I cast Etherealness at level 8. It covers myself and Noralai.
Oh, okay.
Is this willing?
Yes.
Yeah,
I am
you have to.
unwilling.
Oh, can I cast it at level 7 then for me? Just for me alone? I don't know how to.
Is it 7 normally?
Yeah.
It's normally a level 7 spell. I upcast it so I can target Noralai as well. But if she doesn't want to go, then I wouldn't need to upcast it.
Well, there's the point of the fact that the spell slot is spent on either spell resolution or if it's counted. Otherwise,
Yeah, but we're not playing competitive Magic here. We're playing D&D.
Please don't cough a hairball on my desk, ma'am. Ma'am.
Oh,
Oh, poor kitty.
baby.
Kitty has a hairball.
Please don't die.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Did you get it?
Okay.
All right. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get thrown up on here. But I know, like, the second I touch her, she's going to... Okay, are we good? Cool. Similar to what happened, it like you intended to get her in it. She can be unwilling, but similar to how you didn't take Loki the first time, you could turn ethereal, but she wouldn't. But you would still spend it as if you did. Because you wanted to. You powered it enough to take her. She, for a moment, maybe blinked out before she said, no, I want to stay in the material. So you offered it, the power was there. But similar to Loki, she is just going to resist it and stay in the material.
Alright. So, I'm ethereal, and she's not. And that makes me even somewhat less happy than usual.
I need you to roll a
What are you thinking?
Oh.
Then I fade out. Dexterity save? Okay.
Yeah, because you might very well just be completely bound up in black strings of goo in the ethereal plane. Because you are in a very, very bad sticky place in this.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Dexterity, 9.
Alright. You are restrained in the ethereal plane and cannot move.
Oh, well, that's delightful. Okay, but I'm in the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Right.
The spider looks just as real in the ethereal plane as it did on the exterior plane.
Okay, that's not as good.
That is correct.
So, TPK on deck, everyone. This has been a fun game. Bye.
No.
Okay, that's all.
No. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Lair action.
Oh boy.
How do I dispel? Or I can... No, I don't want to move through the webs, so I'm going to dispel something. I could try dispelling Peggy Sue again. Well, not Peggy Sue, but Norlai doesn't have any effects up on her that I'm aware of. Mordecai, your wings aren't a spell, so that's not really going to be a thing.
They're just part of me.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's see if I can take away the Dragon Breath. I haven't thus far, but let's find out. Whoa, well, there we go. The lair consumes magic. Spider is dead. Minions. I will get to the minions, but I need to use the restroom. I'm wiggling in my seat because I had a whole can of liquid death prior to starting. And while I murdered my
I
thirst...
can go for a can of liquid death, too.
So... We're gonna cut, quick break. Everyone, get a breather, get a snack or something. When we come back, we're gonna pick up with the minions and go from there.